All right. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, to the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Shema Shah. I just want to go into a lesson, going into something I said, in the live stream yesterday with the brother Tazawam, dealing with, when Yahweh Shah come back, that's just gonna be the beginning. And I'm just meditating before the lesson, like we're finna enter into the beginning of eternity. We're finna enter into the beginning of immortality. That's why we're going to be changed at the twinkling of an eye. You see, it's a lot of emphasis, on the day of Yahweh Shai. It's a lot of emphasis on the destruction of America, World War III, but that's just the beginning. You see, you gotta understand that's a very minute thing. It's big now because we still dwell within these mortal bodies. We still have expiration dates in these bodies. You can die and all these things. So it's a big thing now, which is a big thing in general. But see, you have to understand when you compare to an eternal kingdom, all right, we have to understand this is just, a phase of getting into, all right, the kingdom, you know? Because even when you talk about the destruction of America, the scriptures say in 1 hour, all right? Matter of fact, let's start off with that, in Revelation 18. Because, all right, now this is Revelation 18 and 10. It says, standing afar off and for the fear of torment, saying, alas, alas, all right, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is her judgment come. You see, in 1 hour is her judgment come. So these centuries of wickedness, all right, the Esau Edom has been able to perpetrate in the earth, for these centuries. All right, the Most High is going to destroy this place in an hour. All right, the scriptures say also in Zechariah, because this man has hundreds of years of wickedness, and the Most High is going to destroy it in an hour. All right, he's going to bring this place down in an hour. And that's going to be a showcase of power, because this is a large, land mass. Now, when you get to, all right, this is Zechariah 1. Now, yeah, this is Zephaniah 1 and 17. It says, and I will bring distress upon men. Yeah, these are times that we coming into now. There's going to be a lot of distress, man. As you see, we all see. I know it's different in different states, man, but gas is going up, food is going up, So hyperinflation, adding to all this tension that's already in the earth because you have hyperinflation while, people, are being fired, or quitting, because, these government mandates plus the inflation, all right, it's finna be chaos, man. All right, leading up to, all right, that destruction. And it says that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai, and their blood shall be poured out as the dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land, a speedy riddance. All right. Howard Shaw, when he come back, he's not gonna play. Ain't gonna be no back and forth. He ducking missiles. And then he shooting off. No, it's gonna be he's just gonna come and run through this place, man. All right, them missiles wherever they hit, they just gonna run through. All right, when Yahweh Shai come and them angels, Michael, all right, and the rest of the archangels and the rest of the armies of heaven, when they come through, they just gonna come run through this place, man. You know, it's gonna be a speedy riddance. Now, what do Yahweh Shai say when you go Luke 10 and all right, Luke 10 and 16, it says, he that, no, it's like 10 and 18, and it says, and he said unto them, this is Yahweh Shai speaking, I beheld Satan as lightning, all right, fall from heaven. I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Esau, Edom, all right, which he comes in the energy of Satan, adverse to righteousness, you know, and his heaven is his rulership. So he said he seen Satan, all right, like lightning fall from heaven, which is gonna be quick, you know, a speedy radiance. In 1 hour, America destroyed. All right, it's gonna be real quick, and this is just the beginning. Like even for Esau, like this destruction, like we talk about the destruction that's coming. Well, he has a long, drawn out 1,000 years of captivity to pay for all these things that we're talking about. So this is like this destruction of Esau. This is just gonna be the beginning. You know, this is just to remove you out of power. All right, destroy. All right, all these wicked ass cities and your infrastructure that you built up. You know, you see, and then you gonna get put into captivity. The destruction gonna be great because the Most High is finna throw down, like it says in Malachi. All right, but this is just the beginning, you know, for Esau Edom. It's the beginning of your hell and the beginning of our heaven, man. You see? So when you read again, Luke 10 and 18, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Lightning, all right, quick, man. You see? Um, let's get this one in second Esdras, man. Just to show you how quick and how Shai gonna deal with this place, man. All right. And you gotta think, man, Yahweh Shai been waiting on this, man. You see? He been waiting to get busy in the earth, you know? And that's why he coming directly, you know what, Esau, man. All right, because Esau the superpower. And Yahweh Shai coming directly to him, man. You know? Yeah. And he gonna embarrass that boy. All right. Let me see. Hold on. We'll get second Ezra. Cause we go to second Ezra, the 13th chapter. Hold on. Here you go. All right. I'm gonna get to the point. This second Ezra 13 and 8. And it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they that were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. Yeah, and this is all the heathen nations when they see Yahweh Shai coming to this realm, you know, with those angels. All right. It says they're gonna they're gonna durst fight. They're gonna be scared to fight. You know, they were so afraid, but the Most High gonna put the spirit on them to fight Yahweh Shai, you know, for sake of prophecy. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, and the mouth is the opening of the chariot, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So he said, of a sudden, there was only dust and smell of smoke, man. You know, on a sudden, that's how quickly the Lord is going to deal, all right, with the armies of these other nations, man. It's going to be quick, you know, and it's just the beginning, man. All right, you devils have a lot to pay for, man. We're going to get all that labor that we put in, you know, being the hands and feet for the kingdom. we're gonna get that back out of Esau, man. We're gonna get all that labor back, them centuries of labor, but it's gonna be double. And Esau's been in rulership, you know, pretty much right at 500 years, man. And we've been his top slave. So what's gonna be that double? That 1,000 years, man. You know? Let's get that. That's in Revelation 18 too. Well, let's get that, man. We're gonna play the devil back double, man. Your destruction is just the beginning. All right? It's the very beginning of your punishment, man. It's gonna be quick. But that 1,000 years gonna be slow and drawn out. You know? Cause you got a lot of building up to do, man. You got a lot of concrete to get up. You got a lot of dead bodies to bury, you know? Got a lot of work to do, my man. So let's get Revelation 18. All right, this is Revelation 18 and 5. It says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities." And this is America. All right, because America is what the source of wickedness on the earth. When you see people, you know, engulfed in wickedness, any nation that you see that's, you know, being engulfed in wickedness, all right, it's imitating America. When you see the alphabet communities pop up everywhere, and you know the liberated women and the you know the street culture, trap culture, all right, because they even got that in London. You know, you got them different artists over there in London. You know who they're imitating? They're imitating America. All right. So America is responsible for the current condition of the earth, and America is ruled by who? Esau, Edom, man. You know, these elites. All right. And it says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double." All right, unto her double. It says, and double unto her double according to her works. All right. In the cup which she had filled to her double. Yeah, man. So that hardcore captivity that Esau put on us, we're gonna reward him double, man. You know, Esau had Jake, you know, working 44-hour shifts. You know, working the actual muscle. You know, working the actual muscle off Jake Bone, man. You know, that's finna come back. You see, we finna do the same thing. You gonna die, Esau. You gonna die building palaces. You gonna die mining coal. You gonna die mining precious stones. You gonna die, all right, mining gold. You see, all this. What you work Jake to death. We're gonna work you to death. You know, as soon as them big head red babies come out, they gonna have something to do, man. You know, like brothers say, we're gonna put while they crawling, we're gonna put, you know, tiles on their arms and knees, man. So they be polishing the gold as they crawl, man. You see? That's what's coming back, man. And I say the destruction is just the beginning for you devils. You know, I read how the apostles and elders, you know, they were speaking about the apostle Ariamla. He was speaking about those doomsday bunkers. You know how the guy who makes those doomsday bunkers, that he's been, you know, extremely busy, you know, for these elites. All right. And see, they trying to avoid the nuclear destruction that's to come, which they are. And which that's going to be good that they are, because they're going right into slavery. You know? So the Most High has them thinking they're doing something cute, like they're avoiding judgment by, all right, getting bunkers. Well, the nuclear destruction is just the beginning. There's just one piece of the judgment. You know? There's 1,000 years of captivity. You're not gonna be able to escape that. You think the rest of these low-level Edomites gonna be in captivity and you gonna be in your bunkers chilling the whole time? No. All right. We come to get you up out of there. So you all right, can be the first ones with a shovel in your hand, bearing dead bodies, man. As it says in Ezekiel, let me get that. All right. You're gonna get tracked down. All right. First, let me get that. You're gonna get tracked down. All right. And put straight to work. You know, same way you send them folks at Jake, them U.S. Marshals, or you send them sheriffs to serve Jake them child support paper. Cause child support find you any damn where, man. You like, damn, you be in Yemen. You a fisherman in Yemen and child support come serve you. You like, God damn, you know. Well, that's how you gonna do you the same way. You gonna search you out, boy. All right. This is Jeremiah 16:16 said, "Behold, I will send for many fishers," said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. See, that's what we're doing now. We're fishing the elect. Like Yahweh Shai said, he gonna make us, he made us fishers of men. Like he told the disciples, he made them fishers of men. And it says, "And they shall fish them, and afterward I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain." And a lot of these underground bunkers are where? Under these mountains. You see? So, hey, it's all playing out exactly how the Lord scripted it, man. They're supposed to be getting them bunkers, man. But they only dodging the beginning of the judgment. You still finna catch that 1,000-year sentence, man. Ain't no dodging it. All right. And it says, "And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks," man. All right. Then you got Esau with his space station, but you get the when you go to Amos 9, and then I say the top of the at the beginning of the precept it says the Most High's judgments unavoidable. You see, you're not gonna avoid the judgment, man. Like I say that's just gonna be that swift destruction. Yeah, you're gonna escape that, but you're going right into captivity. It was meant for you to escape. This is Amos 9:2 said, "Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven," the space stations. You see? And it says, "Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down." All right? So wherever this devil is at, he's going to get rounded up. All right? And he's going to get brought, all right, to a servitude, man. He's going to be made to serve. He can't escape that. Um, let's get that in Ezekiel. You see? And this is what this man is fighting to try to avoid, man. But there's nothing he can do. And see, he's so limited because you got the Van Halen belt, so he can only go so far in space. You see, the Most High got him restricted, because if Esau could, this nigga be all on Saturn somewhere, man. This nigga be on Jupiter if he could, man. But he's not allowed to go. He's not allowed to leave this a certain perimeter. All right. And even if he could, light thing to go to Jupiter, even if he could, but he can't even leave a particular perimeter. The Most High got this man boxed in. All right. We go 2nd Ezra 9. No, it's Ezekiel 13. Ezekiel 39. Let me see. Now this is Ezekiel 39 and 11. And it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto Gog a place there of graves in Israel, the valley of passengers on the east of the sea, and it shall stop the noses of the passengers, and they shall bury Gog and all his multitude, and they shall call it the valley of of Hammon-Gog. Hey, because there's gonna be a lot of Russian Edomites who get put to death, man. There's gonna be a lot of Edomites. That's why, like, this World War III is for pretty much Esau to, kill off a lot of themselves, man. The Russian Edomites, the American Edomites, you know. But it's gonna be a lot of dead Edomites in their region, all right, in the valley of Jehoshaphat, man. And those bodies gonna be buried, man. You know? And it says, in 7 months shall the house of Israel be burying of them, that they may cleanse the land. Now, are we gonna bury the bodies? Us? No. All right, it's gonna go into it. Yeah, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I shall be glorified, said the Lord power. And they shall serve out men of continual employment. You see, we're going to issue out the employment. We're going to tell them what to do, how to do it. You see, Esau finna clean up this mess he made, this concrete, all this shit got to go. He got to break this up. Was ever not destroyed in nuclear destruction or by Yahushua, Esau, he got to expose of it, man. He got to dispose of it. All right, and that's the time, that we're coming into. And it says, and they shall sever out men of continued unemployment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. And it says, and after the end of 7 months they shall search, and the passengers that pass through the land, when any man sees a bones, then shall he set up a sign by it, to the buriers have buried in the valley of Hammon-Gog. You see? So these heathens, again with these Edomites, man, they have a lot of work to do. I say the destruction just is gonna destroy all the militaries, of, all right, these heathen nations. It's gonna destroy all their infrastructure. Ain't gonna be no more, capital cities for these heathen nations, beginning with Esau, Edom. Ain't gonna be no more capital cities, man. Ain't gonna be no London, ain't gonna be no Paris, all right? Ain't gonna be no Tokyo, Sydney, Australia. No, it's gonna be gone. The destruction is for to tear down this infrastructure, man. You know, and to destroy their armies. All right. Then they're gonna go into captivity. You see, and serve. All right. So it's a build up to this great destruction, but that destruction is just the beginning. And also for us, this just gonna be the beginning for us, man. We finna enter into immortality like a everlasting kingdom. This is just like the destruction, the deliverance, and us being changed at the twinkling of an eye. That's just the beginning. You know what did the scriptures say? Because we have so much, to look forward to. Because you gotta think, this is Psalm 16 and 11. It says, "Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand," which is Yahweh Shai, "there are pleasures forevermore." There are pleasures forevermore. You see? The path of life, man. So Yahweh Shai pretty much is finna show us how to live as rulers. Because you gotta think, like Solomon, no one ever experienced a rulership like Solomon before. No king has ever experienced, that much abundance, that much wisdom within the rulership, peace. No king has ever experienced that on that level. So, Howard Shah, look, I'm gonna show you the path of life, man. Cause the average Israelite man is gonna be like a Solomon in the kingdom, man. He's gonna have abundance, he's gonna have wisdom. But see, he's gonna have something Solomon didn't have, and that's immortality, man. So Yahweh Shai, like, look, I'm gonna show you the path of life. All right, I'm gonna show you how to live, man. You see, and it's gonna be in rulership, And then it says, so like, it says, Thou wilt show me the path of life, and in thy presence is the fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. There are pleasures forevermore, because hey, it's nothing wrong with pleasure, but pleasure has a purpose to it, you know. Like food tastes good, that's the incentive for us to keep putting it in our body for nutrients. But in this society, food is corrupted. Esau has pretty much destroyed, nutrients and different things of the food, and got people hooked on chemicals. You see? But no, there's nothing wrong with, different pleasures, even sex. There's nothing wrong with sex. All right? The pleasure that comes with sex is supposed to be what? An incentive for us to be fruitful and multiply. Even wine, strong drink. There's nothing wrong with, with wine, strong drink. All right? But it's supposed to be done in moderation. You see, and even, true food and strong drink, has health benefits, man. When you go into, when you get the pure things, man. But this society, Esau has corrupted everything so much, you know, even music. All right. There's nothing wrong with music, just what Esau did with it. He turned it for wickedness. The things that was made to be enjoyed, he just weaponized it and turned it, to be destructive, man. You see? So now, all right, so now, um, when we get in the kingdom, all these things gonna be turned back to good, and it's gonna be forevermore. See, there's things written about that we gonna experience, man, because you got to understand, like, you can sum up all these other kingdoms of the heathens, like, you go into the Persian Empire, start with Cyrus, you know, pretty much ending with, Darius. All right, after Alexander defeated him, you can go through the little highlights and sum up those kingdoms. The American Empire, starting with, the 13 colonies, and, you know, going up into World War I, World War II, and, the Civil War before that. You can sum up America's reign. You can pretty much sum it up. But see, you can't fit eternity into a book. The Most High couldn't write everything we was gonna do and get and how we gonna be doing. He couldn't write an eternal kingdom in it. You can't sum up an eternal kingdom. You see, that's why I say this is just the beginning. Us being changed and delivered and put back into that land, enslaving the heathens. That's just the beginning. Because even there's gonna be an eternity without Esau. You know, after 1,000 years, he's gonna be done away with. There's gonna be eternity without Esau, man. This is just the very beginning. you know, things that we lose here, like this is why we can't think about loss. Because we have an eternity for the Lord to replenish us with everything. Even people we lose, things we lose. We have a whole eternity for the Lord to replenish us, man. This is just the beginning. All right. So I want to get there real quick. This is Isaiah. Yep, this is Isaiah 49:20. Because like I was saying, uh, it's like the Most High got so much for us, man. It's really like He can't wait till we get there. That's why I say it's His good pleasure to give us the kingdom. That's why Howard Shai like, look, for the joy set before me, He endured the cross. He knew we was finna come into an eternal kingdom, so He wasn't worried about that temporary, affliction He was gonna have to suffer, man, for the nation, beginning with the elect, to enjoy an eternal kingdom, man. You see that? All right. When you go to Isaiah 49:20, it says, the children which thou shalt have after thou hast lost the other, all right, shall say again in thy ears. Yeah, it said the children that thou have after thou have lost the others, because everybody's children not gonna make it. They're just the brute facts of it. There are gonna be some whole households that are delivered. The Lord gonna have mercy. All right. The Lord gonna have mercy on whom He gonna have mercy. There are gonna be, believers and their children delivered, but everybody not gonna make it, man. And it just it is what it is. But listen to what the scripture's saying. That's another thing. You can't get so emotional about the right now. You know, you can't get so emotional about the right now. You have to understand what we got coming. This is just the beginning. People that we lose is just gonna be the beginning, man. All right. So this is back in Isaiah 49:20. It says, "The children which thou shalt have after thou hast lost the other shall say again in thy ear, the place is too strait for me. Give me place to me that I may dwell." Yeah. So what it's saying in the kingdom, we're gonna have so much abundance of children that they're gonna be like, look, this land, that you own is getting too small. That's why the earth gonna have to grow, and eventually, all right, we're gonna have to expand to other planets, man. You see, we're gonna have to expand into other planets. All right. So we have to understand that whatever situation we go into the kingdom with, that's just going to be the beginning, man. We don't have to worry about losses because we have an eternity to increase and grow. You know, like even brothers get excited about the brothers get excited about the Isaiah 4:1. Dealing with the multiple women. You know, Drake think about that Isaiah 4:1. Start doing push-ups, curling. Hey, but that's just gonna be the beginning though, bros. All right, that's just gonna be, the beginning of what's to come. Like that just, that's gonna be your little starter package. All right, going into the chariots. But wait till we come down off the chariots, man. All right, and we get to whatever we like, we can have, man. You see, like Isaiah 4:1, it's gonna be cute, but that's just the beginning, man. you know. That's just the very beginning of what we got to come. You know? Then verse 21 it says, "Then shalt thou say in thy heart, who have begotten me these, seeing I have lost my children and am desolate, a captive and removed to and fro." All right, a captive and removed to and fro, and who have brought up these, behold, I was left alone. These, all right, where had they been? Yeah, so anything we lost, we gonna get it back in abundance, man. Anything that we lose, we're gonna get back in abundance, man. We have to, understand that. Then the quality of children that we're gonna have, man. All right, we're gonna birth rulers. The son's gonna be rulers. The daughters gonna be princesses, man. Wives to those rulers, man. You know, so we have to understand that this is just the beginning, man, and it's gonna always increase, man. And there's matter of fact, I ended with this. There's gonna be always something new to do, always something new to see, always something new to experience, man. It's gonna be always something, man. Like I say, the Lord has so much, and that's the power we serve. He's a power that can surprise us with His goodness every day for eternity, man. That's the type of power that we serve, man. You know. So let's get this. When you go to let's say 43. All right, this is Sirach 43 and 31 says, "Who have seen him that he might tell us, or who can magnify him as he is? There are yet hid greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works." You see, there are yet hid greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works, man. you know? So it's so much more for us to see, do, experience, all type of wisdom, understanding to have, man. This just gonna be the beginning. See, we just focus on making it there. Now the main focus is on making it there. But when we finally get there, that's just gonna be the beginning of immortality, man. You know? And this is what, we're coming into. All right? So I just want to put that out there, just to kind of expound on that, on on that topic, on that statement made by this is just the beginning, man. All right. So Lord will you brothers and you few sisters were edified. Once again, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessed salutation to the hopeful elect. Till next time I say Shalom, Kwan Yasha Allah, DTA, a Bible ball soon.